Okay, welcome to another modern matchup. Here we are playing Death and Taxes, and our opponent is playing Mono Red Burn. We won the roll, so we're going to be on the play here. So we can get our opening hand up. Here we are. We've got a Student of Warfare, Leonin Arbiter, Æther Vial, Thalia, and Tech Edge and 2 planes. It's a fairly decent hand. Probably going to leave off with the Vial here. Just want to get that set up so we can start putting in free creatures. Could play the Student Warfare equally, but it's a bit vulnerable as a 1-1 without any ability to level it up. So, opponent drops a Goblin Guide, taxes. Appears to have an all foil deck, which is pretty cool. Reveals a path off the top, which is nice. But I think we're just going to play the Thalia here, seeing as though it's pretty good against this deck. He's either going to have to play 2 for any of his burn spells, even if it's a lightning bolt or whatever. So that makes his life difficult, means he can't maximise his mana. And it also just kills Goblin Guide, so yeah, they waste a burn spell on a Thalia and can't play another spell for the turn, or has to sit back with his Goblin Guide and do something else. So opponent plays another Goblin Guide, and that's it for his turn. Which is nice. We know that he can't actually burn us or play Lightning Bolt or anything, so because of Thalia, so that puts us in a great position. We're going to drop out the Student now with Vial. It's nice. And decide to double level up. I can drop out my Leonin Arbiter with the Vial. Not really bothered about pathing anything at this point in time. So just going to double level up the Student and get in here for 3. Fun doesn't block. Wouldn't mind if you did. Fun drops an Ash Zealot. Still doesn't attack. Could have attacked with the Ash Zealot, I wouldn't have been blocking. Although he doesn't know what I can drop in with the Vial, so it's obviously a risky play for him. If I dropped in a Serra Avenger or something, he would have been in a fairly bad shape. So I'm going to path away the Zealot now. It means we can attack with Thalia, which is probably what we're going to do here. And probably the rest of the guys, I guess. Also, the advantage of playing Path once Leonin Arbiter is out, it means that he can't actually search up a land, as he doesn't have the mana to pay. So it's another advantage there. I'm going to swing in with the Student of Warfare and the Thalia. Could just swing in with the Arbiter as well, really. It'd make a whole lot of difference if he'd traded with that. Doesn't look like he's going to be searching up a whole lot. He might have fetch lands, but burn decks don't generally search up a lot of stuff, so no great loss if we'd attack with the Arbiter there. But decided to play it safe and just attack with my first striking guys. Can do the same again here. Kills off the Thalia, but we have another Thalia in hand. Little does he know, so you can just file that in. So can drop a Kitchen Finks, level up the Student once more. It's got 3 level counters on there, and just pass it over. Opponent pays 2 for the Arbiter, and cracks his Scalding Tarn. And we're just going to drop in the Thalia in response. It means that presumably he's going to search for a mountain, but whatever it is, he's not going to be able to play an instant spell on our end step here. Thanks to Thalia. Just going to keep Vial on 2. Most of our creatures cost 2, so that's how I like to keep it. Got nothing else to do, so we're going to level up the Student to maximum. So we've got a 4/4 double striker here, and attack with everything. I actually held back the Arbiter because I thought it didn't matter, considering he would have taken 5 this turn, and going down to 1 wouldn't have made a whole lot of difference. But probably should have attacked with the Arbiter. There wasn't really a great deal of difference either way, and he has to block the Student. Seems as though it's going to threaten 8 damage. So yeah, should have attacked it there, and he kills off the Thalia with a Searing Spear. Goblin Guy dies. We're still in a great position though. He has to kill off Student, at least. Oh well, he has to kill off 2 of our creatures next turn, and it seems like he's not able to do that. And yeah, take him down in game 1, so it's pretty nice. After sideboard we've got Kor Firewalkers. I think I also brought in Sunlances, which are pretty nice as well. Kill off his early creatures. So yeah, I'm going to game 2 here. I think we'll just keep it in the same video. So, got the replay here. We're going to be on the draw here. This is our opener. It's not the most amazing that we could have from our deck, seeing as though we've got Kor Firewalkers and stuff. But Kitchen Finks is a fairly good reason to keep. We've got turn 1 Vial, we've got Arbiter, we've got Hero, which should be awesome in later part of the game. So, we'll just run with this. It opens with a Grim Lavamancer, which certainly isn't as scary as a Goblin Guide, and we managed to draw into Kor Firewalker, which is obviously amazing. I don't really feel like he's going to have a lot of answers to that, if any. Texas for 1, and smash the Smithereens Æther Vial. Could have decided that out Vial just in case of cards like this, but in all honesty, it's not a big deal if Vial goes down. Drop the Kor Firewalker here, and he's going to have a difficult time of it from now on, in all honesty. Attack for 2. I'm going to Sunlance the Grim Lavamancer just because it's a repeatable source of damage that doesn't actually gain me any life with Kor Firewalker. So, I mean, in theory he could knock me down with Grim Lavamancer to a place where he was able to burn me out, provided his burn spells did more than 1 damage, obviously. But so I'm going to get rid of it. He's obviously going to respond by using it once. And I'm just going to drop a Leonin Arbiter. Opponent doesn't play anything in response. I can tap for 4 here. He incinerates the Arbiter, which seems like a very strange play. No real understanding of why would do that. So yeah, kind of feel like we've got the match in the bag really. At this point, he's already using burn spells on my creatures, and we're gaining a life every time he does that. So, I'm going to attack here, get some soldier tokens, can have the burn spell on the hero, so he doesn't trade there, but we've got another hero, so we're really not bothered. We've also got another Firewalker if we really want to go for that, and yeah, that wraps up the game pretty quickly. Never really scared there, we had it pretty much in hand, and once he started having to use burn spells on my creatures, we definitely knew that we had that game, and took down the match. So yeah, we've got a great match post-sideboard, and a fairly decent match pre-sideboard, and mono red is not really something to be scared of with this deck, I don't think.